Hello everyone, and welcome back to Signs and Wonders Tarot. Thank you very much for joining me here on this journey, and thank you also for all of your very interesting comments. Trying to keep up with them all. And today I'm going to be looking at a topic that's been in the back of my mind for a very long time, and it was brought to prominence again in the last few days. I was looking at Peter Thiel because there was a strange interview or a podcast about him and his obsession with the Antichrist. That's not what we are looking at today, although I'm sure we'll get there eventually. It made me go and explore Peter Thiel a little, and I found, of course, the story of his plans to build a bunker in New Zealand, which one of those survivalist kind of bunkers. Lots of billionaires, lots of high net worth individuals, of course, doing the same thing in New Zealand and various other places. He so far has been thwarted, I think, by planning permission, that kind of thing, but it doesn't look like it's going to stop him. And so I thought, what is it? Why are these people doing this? What do they know that we don't know? And so a list of people who are known to be doing this: Mark Zuckerberg, Peter Thiel, of course, Sam Altman, Steve Huffman from Reddit, Kanye West, Tom Cruise, Bill Gates, Kim Kardashian. If not bunkers, then places in remote areas where they can fly in, live far, far away from people, take all the water, take all the land, that kind of thing. Lots of that going on. What's driving it? People who have access to elite level intelligence are worried about world events, war, so geopolitical kind of events, the collapse of the economy, global kind of meltdown, threats from outer space, threats from AI. So it's a wide-ranging level of threat that they are responding to. These high net worth individuals who have access to information that we don't have. And according to articles that I've been looking at, they're really going extra with these places that they're building. They're not just building the kind of place where you can store canned food for 30 years to survive nuclear fallout. No, they are building golf courses, bowling alleys, art galleries. What else did I see? Hydroponic gardens, theatres, holding cells, crematoriums. That's a bit chilling, I thought. And of course, people with their own energy supplies, water supplies, food. Mark Zuckerberg, I think, has got a whole ranch thing happening where he's got his own food production sorted out. That's in Hawaii. And what else do they have? One has built a replica of the Monaco Formula One Grand Prix circuit for his children to play with while they are holed up in the bunker. Imagine that level of wealth and privilege. But that's the level of money that's being spent on these kinds of places, and those are the kinds of threats that they are looking at. I'm going to do a Celtic cross. Sorry for the bit of a rambling introduction. I was trying to skim through an article that seemed to sum it all up, but a very recent article, I have to say, from the end of July, that summarized all of this, the people who are really getting into this, the level of money that's being spent, and the kinds of threats that they are concerned about. I'm going to do a Celtic cross here today. From their perspective, these billionaires, these high net worth individuals who are building these elaborate places where they can hole up for all eternity, basically, and live a life of luxury and ease while the rest of us are suffering whatever it is that they're all hiding away from. I'm going to try and find out with this Celtic cross what it is that they know that we don't know. What do they see coming? Why are they doing this? I mean, they could just be doing it because they got the cash to splash and they want to get away from prying eyes. The card's flipped over there. A lot of them probably have some unsavory personal habits that they don't want the rest of us to know about. That's just my opinion, of course, of those kinds of people. Some of them anyway, not all of them. But anyway, what do they know? I think we've got the energy now, finally. What do they know that we don't know? Celtic cross coming up, snoring dog in the background. Let's see what the cards have to tell us, reading from their point of view, what they know that we don't know, and plenty of opportunity in this reading to try and get a picture of the level of threat. There could be multiple sources, of course, not just one threat, many different threats that they're worried about. Of course, if there is a pole shift, then there's going to be global collapse and all of that kind of thing. So they all really feed into each other. That's our underlying energy. That's an interesting card for me because it's rapid, it's acceleration energy, the Eight of Wands. Something that happens very quickly and that escalates very quickly. And there's two energies in this for me when I read on these kind of world events. Incoming energy from the sky with the Eight of Wands. So could be war kind of energy, missiles, that kind of thing raining down. That's a one thing, and that's an obvious reason why you would want a bunker somewhere with a blast-proof door. But also it's energy from outer space. It reads like that for me. So it could be something like our friend, what's it, 3i Atlas, that's heading our way, hurtling our way at unprecedented speed, that they're now fairly certain is a comet. But if something like that broke up as it got near us, whipped around the sun, and all of these bits of space rock came hurtling towards us, it would be quite nice to be in your bunker. Even something like a volcano going off is in there as well. That kind of, it's energy coming down from the sky. That's the underlying energy of this reading, but it's something that happens very quickly, and it escalates with that Eight of Wands. Not very nice for us down here, us mere mortals. But I suppose that's the price you have to pay for being a mere mortal in this game that we play down here on Earth. So the situation that they are thinking they are dealing with. I got the Page of Cups. It's quite a strange card to be at the heart of this because it's some kind of offering that the Page of Cups is making there. It's a very youthful kind of energy. It's really quite an insignificant energy, the Page of Cups. It's interesting that it's ocean, it's water, and it's that guy's giving the fish a side eye. It's like, okay. Pages are communication. So it's almost like there's been some kind of communication sent out that, listen, everybody, amongst friends, I know things, you need to know things, just quietly. It's not loud noise. This Eight of Wands is loud noise. This is a spreading energy. So it's almost like nudge, nudge, wink, wink I'm getting from that. I know something. The little fish here is telling me something. Okay, I get the message because pages are messengers. And because it's cups, it's loyalty and friendship. It's that kind of network. So if you're in that network, you get told stuff quietly. Just by the way, you might be at a party or something and someone says, you need to know this thing. It's not a horrifying thing, which is interesting. It's like a friends network. A very strange energy that's coming off this Page of Cups. So what is the threat? This is the situation. The heart of this reading is this seemingly innocuous little card. And in this article that I was going through in my preamble, a lot of these places are pitched as hangout joints where you can come, and they've built a rainforest or a palm forest, and you can come and play and you bring your friends, and it's, oh, isn't it fun? That's the kind of spin that's being put on some of these places. get away from the vulgar herd. What is the real challenge that we've got here? And the challenge is the Six of Swords, and that's a big trouble card. Upright, it's getting away from something. It's interesting, again, it's water and there is an island in this card. It's making me feel rather unwell when I see that island and someone heading towards that peaceful, that safe haven across the water, across turbulent seas, to that calm place. As I say, a lot of people are heading for Hawaii. It seems to be a favorite spot, and New Zealand, islands where they can hide away. Good luck with volcanoes and earthquakes and things like that. But anyway, they've obviously done their due diligence and figure out that they're safe there, rather than here where we are on the surface of things. But it's interesting that it's in reverse. The challenge is, I'm always getting a time thing, because swords are fast energy, and it's like, when stuff happens, you've got to be able to get to where you need to go, and you're not going to have time to prepare. You've got to be there, and you're not going to be able to get there if you don't listen, if you don't get the message now. Prepare your little island paradise. Start digging now. It's coming. Eight of Wands. You're going to run out of time to get there, so you need to make sure that you don't get stuck in the mess with everyone else, with the rebel, with the hoi polloi. You need to get to the island quickly now, is what it's telling me. Interesting. So what's hidden away from us? What's going on beneath the surface? What's causing all of this? I'm getting a slight sense of panic here. We got Two of Wands. Again, the sea. Someone holding a globe in his hand and preparing, and it's someone who knows something. This is a high status individual in the Two of Wands, which I don't usually say when I'm reading this. The way he's dressed, the way he's in command, the way he's planning, and the way he's looking out at the sea, and he's holding that globe in his hand. It's like, you need to prepare. It's the card of preparation. You need to plan. We know stuff. And I'm just going to scooch this card up, and then I'll scooch it out the way again. We know stuff. You need to get ready. It's not panic, even though I said there is a panic energy. It's more like to avoid panic, the Six of Swords. Because when it's in reverse, you're stuck. You need to unstick yourself and make sure you're mobile. Get the message, move, do what you need to do. Two of Wands, plan. Just plan. It's a bit of a sinister card, the Two of Wands, for me, the way it's depicted and where it's sitting, because we know stuff. It's kind of new world ordery kind of a stuff, that maybe they know the thing, and us mere mortals are going to get blasted by whatever, and then they can remake the world in their own image. That's how it's reading for me. We're on a conspiracy kind of a tangent here on this channel, so I'm just going to say it like it reads for me, and that's how it's reading. What is their goal? What are they trying to achieve? And we've got, wow, Hermit in reverse, and I'm getting again, a bit of a crazy energy here with this card. The Hermit looks to me like wisdom and enlightenment, and it's in reverse. It's like they don't want, and we'll scooch down so we get the card so we can look at it properly. It's like they don't want that to happen. So they don't want people to wise up. They don't want people to find their own way. They don't want people to know things. The Hermit is knowledge, it's inner wisdom, it's the seeking energy, it's going within and seeing clearly, seeing the light, understanding things. It's a very deep card. And the fact that it's in reverse tells me that these guys down here in the Two of Wands don't want this to happen, don't want people to wise up, don't want people to know, don't want people to evolve in a certain direction. Gain a certain level of energy, enlightenment, shall we say. So what's been going on in the past, the lead up to this messaging, hey, by the way, psst, at a party, this is what you need to do. What's been going on? And we have a conflict about something, and it's a relentless conflict. Again, the sea. Something that they've been battling about, fighting about, battling against, and losing. some kind of losing battle. It's not ringing for me. It's not saying what. Perhaps it's making you think, and you're getting ideas of what that conflict could be, that they feel that they're losing. It could literally be the inability to suppress the multitude, that whether they like it or not, there is a certain wave of consciousness that's going around the world, a certain level of awareness, people not being fooled by things that they were fooled by previously, something like that. It's also just on a very superficial level, it's ongoing conflict that never resolves, war. And that's what we have been going through as a species. It's there in this Eight of Wands energy, which is also, of course, just a basic communication card, the Page of Cups. I keep being drawn back to that innocuous little Page of Cups. Hey, listen to me, I know things. But there's the inability to win a certain level of argument or conflict is leading to this. People may be thinking that this war is going to escalate at some level, and there is no escape from conflict, whether it is war or whether it is societal conflict, that the world is so volatile right now. Where I'm living right now, we are having riots today, for instance, to do with immigration, unregulated immigration. So that's, my little neck of the woods. That is what's going on, and it could be that level of conflict that they think we need to avoid. If there is escalating conflict to do with situations like that, we want to get away from it. What's coming next in this situation? Ooh, okay, we have big trouble coming. Temperance card, and it's in reverse. This is the disharmony energy that I've been talking about in this Five of Swords. That's a small level of conflict where it's escalating with the Temperance card in reverse, because it means that there is no ability to blend these energies that are here. Again, the water. I'm just saying water. Whatever is going to happen has got something to do with water. Maybe volcanoes or something that go off under sea, or something that hits from outer space and causes very large waves, earthquakes that also have that effect. Start reading. But whatever is coming is about conflict as well, about an imbalance, about that energy that is not blending. So it could be different cultures that are clashing in the Temperance card. It could be different energies that are clashing. So different elements on earth that are clashing, fire and water, or earth and water, or whatever. Inability to control it, because the Temperance card is about the angel is kind of managing things and making sure that everything is regulated and everything stays lovely. It's in reverse. It turns into devil energy, the Temperance card. It becomes wild. Instead of being managed and moderated and controlled, it escalates, and it goes out of control. It becomes extreme. So whatever is happening over here in the Five of Swords becomes extreme. Major Arcana, we've landed in Major Arcana here. We've got Major Arcana, their goal as well. So what is their perception of our future? What are they seeing? What are they seeing? It's not a terrible card. Justice card. It might be terrible for them. And that's a very interesting take on this. Very interesting. Because it's almost like whatever happens, they get called out. And I've got this energy with the Hermit in reverse that's trying to stop something from happening, something good from happening. That's their goal, right? And then I get this almost, you could say, avenging angel coming along. That's no longer playing nice in the near future. And then what are they seeing in the future? They're seeing justice. Why are they afraid of justice? Why are they hiding from justice? From the rabble that they can no longer control. And let's not forget the island that we see here in this card, and how islands have featured prominently recently, shall we just say. So that's interesting. Pressure that they are under. I'm reading from billionaire point of view, not ours. Pressure. Again, a little card, Page of Pentacles, is deals and money, getting things done. With that Page of Pentacles, I'm getting a little bit of a sense of got to get your deal sorted, got to get your business in order. It's not calamitous at all, but it's sort things out. So for instance, Peter Thiel that I was looking at hit this stumbling block with planning. Obviously what he sees coming isn't coming tomorrow, because he would have started digging in his back garden if it was so urgent. This is more make the deals. It's contracts and negotiations and studying. So it's the student of the tarot, the Page of Pentacles. Got to learn stuff. If you're a billionaire from Silicon Valley, you might have to learn things about survival that you weren't at business school. You didn't learn how to milk a cow at business school when you got your MBA or whatever it was you got. So there's some learning involved in there. And there's also some negotiation. There's still a sense that they have to deal with rules and regulations, maybe with governments, maybe with local authorities, maybe with contractors, maybe with people like that. Got to get it done in an orderly kind of a way. There is a sense here with this Page of Cups and this Page of Pentacles that playing along by surface rules, while their agenda is completely different from surface rules. That's how it's reading for me. Hopes and fears for these elite. Star, outer space, strong energy of survival in that star card. It's healing, it's faith, it's being on the right path. We've got the water again and the balancing energy that's here, the blending energy that's here in the Temperance card. Surviving it. Whatever is going to explode in space, boom, whether it's missiles or some sort of new weapon that shuts down communications, it could be there as well. And we're going to come out, and we're going to come out and the world is pristine and the water will be uncontaminated and we can start rebuilding. It's very Aquarian, it's very Age of Aquarius, this star card, the water bearer. It's somehow this pristine future where only they are. Major Arcana, the rabble have gone, who are here in the Five of Swords. I don't like this energy as being one of the rabble. What it represents for my future and the future of those that I love and I'm trying to look after and protect. I don't like this energy at all, but that is their hope. So what's going to happen? How's it going to play out for them? The Lovers. The Lovers. That's a very interesting energy. Because the Lovers is the Garden of Eden. And it is giving me the sense that they are going to find themselves in some kind of environment where they have the opportunity to remake the world in their own image. There's a but. And the but is that in the Garden of Eden, there is always temptation. It's right there, the snake. And there is always that angel that could chase you out of that Garden of Eden at any time. Right, at that critical moment, the doorbell rang and it was a courier with a parcel. So it gave me time to think about this card, this Lover's card, and the Brave New World that it suggests. in the artwork. It's more about the artwork in this card than the fact that it is the Lovers, which is partnerships, which is choices. It has the energy in it of a new beginning, which is very much what this is all about. A fresh start in a pristine environment, which is what's hoped for with the start, but it's something else that's coming through, and it came through as I was wandering around with the parcel after the parcel delivery, and it's separation of the worlds. And any of you who are into that kind of language, if you're interested in ascension and things like that, and you've heard that kind of phrase, which is what this Hermit card is talking to me about as well, what they're trying to prevent. There's a sense in that Lovers card that has happened or will happen, that there will be some kind of separation. Even though the Lovers is about union, it's not uniting all of humanity in the same place. It's them. I'm reading from their point of view, these high net worth individuals. It's them and where they find themselves. And they find themselves in this pristine environment, but with a serpent in the garden. Where are we? We aren't there. We've gone somewhere else. That's how it's reading for me. High strangeness, but that's why I'm doing these readings. And hopefully you have lots to say about this. I'm going to leave it there. Thank you for watching. Sorry about the interruption right at the end. And I will see you again soon.